I met up with someone once many years ago when I did cat sitting on the side, and I believe she lived in this building here with that window, or close to it. Let me see, 2026. One of these, which is more apartment oriented, might be 2026, apartment or condo. Anyway, really neat place, and it felt like one of these condos or apartments where you thought, I want to be able to live like that someday. It's a very cozy, wintry, New England feeling that sort of came along with that place. These days I'm older, and sometimes I want just a house like in Florida or similar. Even though I love the winter, but I no longer long for that New England feeling. I think it's just, I don't know, I experienced something so bad here that it kind of ruins, all kinds of things in general, so it sort of exists. I want to do Woodstock. I'm trying to time the frames here because I don't want to have a wasted video space with part of. So next we'll go down. This is Woodstock. So this is Chancellor, and Woodstock is here. You actually have an intermittent Woodstock street that runs north and south, but doesn't always exist because of the way real estate is laid out. This is just sort of an off street that shows up every once in a while. I keep getting a whistle on my tongue, so I'm wondering if Woodstock turned into a whistle fest, and no one would have even thought that back in the day. Whistle meaning whistleblower, meaning drug fest, people narking or what have you, even though it was a peaceful movement. We have this store up here. It used to be a 7-Eleven. It's up on the corner here, and now it's called Rittenhouse. It's just RHS, Rittenhouse Square Convenience Store, it says. I don't know if they're open like 24/7. They are. I can see that they're open. They carry Moshe's, which is a vegetarian food company that puts out like vegetarian sandwiches, udon noodles, they have all kinds of things. They're really good. They used to sell them at Whole Foods. Whole Foods sort of cut the contract.
I want to be in this movie, and I'm going to walk right behind you.
Oh, thanks. Okay. Anyway, the shelves are empty. I'm wondering if unless they don't put stuff out. Let me see. Unless it's a setup. Let's see if they have any Moshes. Maybe they've moved things to a different location. It can feel like a setup, so we'll skip it. Unless that refrigerator is not working and they moved the sandwiches. I'm afraid to go in because that whole refrigerated little section is not working. This guy came out, the other guy came out. So I don't want to go in there in case there's a whole show going on. This happens all the time, especially if you're in my position. So, all right, we will check and see if they have a different refrigerator. But there's a whole refrigeration display with nothing in it, and that's usually where Moshe's is. Anyway, And I very rarely do I come out at this hour to look for stuff like that. But anyway, here we go. Let's give it a whirl.